Hello friends and family, welcome back. So this is a video to show you how I did my weave or sew in with a leave out. This tutorial was requested by my worship friend and sister, Miss Naomi. Yes, Naomi, this is for you. Hey boo hey. So you wanted to know the details of how I did it, and so since I was doing it the second time around, and this is the better time, just so you know, I decided, let me film it and just share it. Stay tuned. I just wanted to show you how I came up with the lines. I have some new growth, so the lines don't look that clear, but this is what it is. I'm taking this one and adding it here, and so this one then will go to the one here, so that way we can have a flat point right here. So if I do choose to have a flat iron, the hair will lay flat. So this is how I'm doing the back. You see? I'm going to do one here, another thin one, and the rest of them can be bigger on this side. So I start with the braid right here, as close to the edge as I can, you know what I mean? So that I have an anchor for the sew in. Okay, now I'm going to take this one right there and join it. And now I can continue to braid down. Okay, so that's the style there for now. And that is nice and flat. That's what you need. Okay. Friends and family, so far this is what I've done on this side. Now, one thing that I feel we forget, especially those who wear glasses, or if you just wear sunglasses, when you put the braid so close to your ear and then you put your glasses on, it kind of, the hair gets in the way, you know, the braid gets in the way. So I realized that this last time, so now what I'm doing is I'm braiding that braid a little higher up above my ear so my glasses can go on without interruption, because I was realizing that my sunglasses was sitting up here instead of, you know, on the bridge of my nose, like right there. It's right up here, which is looking strange, but I still rocked it. You know me, I mean, I'm trying to block the sun from my eyes, and I'm gonna do what I gotta do. All right. So that's what I did. But my lesson learned is to braid, you know, with a cornrow, whatever it is, braid it a little higher above. So what I wanted to show you, the whole reason why I'm doing this again, is to show you how to make sure that you start the braid right at the edge, right here, so that you have an anchor for when you're sewing the hairpiece on. So you want to make sure, let's see if I can do this on the camera for you to see. I feel like you can't see it. So you take very small pieces right here, right? So the 3 small pieces, the usual, and then you just keep braiding at that spot, almost facing forward. You're braiding facing forward. Don't start pulling it back to move back. Just keep braiding it forward about 4 times. So 3, 4, and now I can start braiding it backwards. I don't like sewing the weave on unbraided hair. I feel like it'll break my hair. So I want to make sure that I braid it on top of the cornrow. And I also stopped putting the needle under the cornrow anymore, because I used to do that for the top of my hair here in order to make the weave tighter and smoother and flatter, and I have lost hair there. I almost went bald, guys. So I keep saying, do not sacrifice your hair for the hairstyle. So the braid pattern, as you see, took me about, all together, I'll say maybe 20 minutes. Okay, so I don't mind ending, putting a bunch of braids at the back, so I get it to look fuller without putting all that hair in it. But if you don't want that and you want it to be flat, you braid all these all the way to the end, right? And then you crisscross like this and sew it down, okay? If your hair is too long like mine, where the ends of it come to here, and that won't work, like there, you just fold it over right there and just sew it down. Just make sure that you have you've braided all these all the way to the end. But I won't do that because I like to have a little bit of a big, back of the head situation going. So this is what I'm going to do. And that is gone. You can also use a crochet needle and just use it to pull through. I've shown it in a couple of my other videos before, so I won't do it again. But so these last two, I will do that crisscross. So I'm going to braid them all the way out to the ends. I'm going to crisscross it back here like this and sew it down. And make sure I sew this down to those two to keep it low, just so it doesn't, when the hair starts growing, it doesn't lift up too much. And that's it. I've used all these before. I've washed them nice and clean, so I'm going to just be going the usual direction that I usually go. Now, what I learned last time is I put the side that had more of a beard against my scalp, and that caused me major issues. So now I'm trying to find which side has less of a beard to put against my scalp. You know what I mean? And I think it's this side has more of a beard, so I'll do it this way. But sometimes as you go along, it changes and you don't know. So we'll hope for the best, but if it starts to itch again, I've learned my lesson. Washing it won't help, because it is not because I have product buildup on my scalp. It is because of the beard. So this is the reason why I wanted you to make sure that you anchor your braid properly right from the beginning, so that you can put the start of the hair piece right on it like that. Okay, and remember, you want to not put the needle, through your scalp, not through your scalp. You don't want to put the needle on your scalp. You want to just put it on the braid. So I've done a couple of rounds, and now I'm securing it with a knot, right? And remember, don't pull it too tight, because you don't want to pull your hair out. And now I will just continue my weave along the braid. I'm not sure if you're seeing it. Let me see. Hopefully you can see it. But this is nice and secure. You see that? There's no lip and it's staying put. That's what you want. Okay, so now I make my knot, away from the end, because I don't want that part to raise any more than it needs to raise. So that's all done. That's the first one, guys. When you're crazy, you're crazy. I mean, is there a cure for craziness? Not my kind. So Now I know which side is going to face away from my scalp, so I am going to go ahead and do what I do. Why don't you do what you do when you did what you did to me? Go on, Jermaine, do your thing. Can't be just Michael with the talent. You have some too. All right, all right, all right. So I'm just going to be repeating this all the way through, guys. I am almost done, and it looks pretty good. I have a pretty even distribution of hair on this side and this side. I have one more to do and I'll be all done. So I like it. It is a little bigger than I usually do it, but once I do the blow drying, I think it'll be fine. Okay, so let's see, this is where it's coming up to. And yes, that's my Obama right there. Bring it. Yeah, what? Okay, so here is where it's up to, and I think I'm using the 16-inch one. So I wanted to show you the last part. This is what I do. So I've ended the second one here, right? I have one more braid here, right? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to not cut this thread, but I'm going to continue it and join this braid and sew it around, okay? But again, I haven't cut the thread from the last one. It's in there, right? It's, oh, you can't see it. It's in there. I haven't cut it, and I'm going to go through the weft of the next weave, the last one, and then I'm going to place it exactly where I need it to be. Now, as you can see, I am completely covering, I'm actually going a little bit over the cornrow so that the line right there is not as visible and the cornrow is definitely not visible. That's what you want to do, okay? Move, and I'm also coming a little bit more forward so this line also won't be seen. So that's the plan, guys. You're trying to cover the lines as much as you can and make sure that there is no lump. Everything lies as flatly as it possibly can. And I'm making sure that it is properly anchored on the weft, not anywhere on my hair, not even on the cornrow that the weft is on. Okay, guys, that's what you want to make sure you do. And I tie it one more time, and I will call it a day because I have about 20 minutes left, yes, to get ready for church. Okay. And that is it, guys. It's about as simple as it gets. You can make the part deeper, of course, which I think I will do today. Just a tad deeper to give it a little bit of oomph. You know what I mean? Something like that. Friends and family, I'm all done. I blow dried it a little bit, and then I did a braid out with, I put in my Wave Nouveau Moisturizing Finishing Lotion, which is this, just to moisturize it, you know. But thank you so much, and I will see you in the very next video, okay? Be blessed. Bye.